Hello and welcome to this channel. This is Dee Dee with Cosmically Golden Elevations, and I believe that I'm going to stick with that name because about 5 years ago I had my spiritual awakening, and I've always said that it felt more like a Hindu experience that affected all of my chakras. So if you know, you know. There is this concept about the cosmic golden egg and the creation of all the universe. So I am going to keep that name, I believe. So in the meantime, this will be a reading for Leo in appreciation for liking my video. I had uploaded some shorts recently and I just really appreciate all of the support. I'm newer to YouTube, and I've been watching and listening to tarot for about, well, my whole life, but honestly, more so in the last 5 years, as my gifts that I've had since childhood has further developed. And like I said, I believe there are levels to this, so thank you so much for the support. If you have not already liked and subscribed, please do. So let us begin. Oh, also my Leo is in my Midheaven, which technically the Midheaven is that which represents your public persona, career, and highest aspirations. So, if you haven't done your own natal chart, I highly recommend that you do. I will try to find a link for free natal chart reading, and you should definitely find out different aspects of which sign is in various houses. Is very interesting. Anyhow, let us begin. I'd like to thank all of the guardians, angels, and interdimensional spirits and beings who are overseeing this reading. Archangel Michael, please be with me during this reading. Protect me with your shield. Surround myself and anyone who comes in to review this reading with the brightest white light of love and healing. And give me messages that you have for the collective. Sign up for you. Please give me the messages that you have for the collective sign of Leo. Thank you, Spirit. What messages? Just give me 3 cards. So I have already the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, I guess we have 4 cards. The bottom of the deck is the Star in reverse. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Hierophant. So let's go through this. Okay, so here we have The Page of Wands, upright, it means a ballerina holds aloft a wand upon which two kittens practice their balancing techniques. A time of new kittens learning new tricks, moving confidently in new directions, enthusiasm and exuberance. A message to start projects or take chances. A person who is confident, eager, and excitable. But this was in the reverse, which suggests a lack of inspiration, feeling stuck or experiencing a creative block. So while you may have great ideas, you may be unable to move past them into the planning stages because of self-doubt or an indecision. Or it could also mean that you're just feeling bored and unenthusiastic about your current work or pursuits. Then we have the major arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. Black and white swirl together in a hypnotic spiral surrounded by intricate, delicate knots. It is difficult to discern which direction is up and which is down. This is the ever-turning Wheel of Fortune and fate and fables. This moment is about luck and timing and turning points. Everything is uncertain and constant, sometimes dizzying movements. Change is afoot and events are unpredictable. A time of visions and realizations and twists of fate. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. A five-pointed star surrounded by curling vines. A time of new opportunities and chances for growth and financial gain. Investments for the future. Taking advantage of opportunities. Resources are at hand, new pieces of puzzles and small elements that will become greater, seeds planted, ready to grow. And last but not least, we have the major arcana of the Hierophant. Two inquisitive cats sit in a library overflowing with books, listening attentively at the feet of their storyteller. When the story is completed, they will ask politely for another. This is a place of dusty tomes and ancient tales, of wisdom gathered and shared, a place for storytelling and story listening. Students who are ready to learn, ears pricked and tails calm and attentive, seeking and finding deeper knowledge and meaning. And at the bottom of our deck, we had the Star in reverse. Underneath that was the Ten of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. So Ten of Cups was in reverse, and the Knight of Swords was upright. But let's just look into the Star. So the major arcana as well. So upright, this signifies a garden filled with giddy sunflowers. They stretch upward, gazing adoringly at the radiant sun in a cloudless sky. This is a place to bask in joy, brightness, and blossoming happiness, a place for communication and creativity and excitement. Self-confidence is blooming, freed from fears and darkness, enlightened. Everything is energetic and brilliant and sparkling, a time of attracting positivity and splendor. However, because it was in the reverse, it's everything that I mentioned, but the opposite of that. I mean, to just be quite blunt about it. So we have a loss of hope, a loss of inspiration, a loss of self-belief. Sometimes it could mean despair, uncertainty, disillusionment. So together, all of these cards points to having a feeling of being uninspired or stuck in a situation. But it's about to change significantly. And also, this Hierophant would suggest that if you were to follow a more traditional path that will create stability, you'll be able to seize those new opportunities for material abundance. It's like a call to become unstuck. So in order to get that fiery energy back for your careers and ambitions, that higher purpose, get out of those feelings of doubt that are keeping you stuck. The overall spread with this star in reverse suggests that currently you have a lack of hope and faith, or some kind of self-doubt for that. But it's about to change. All right, so let's clarify these cards. Again, thank you so much, Leo, for liking and subscribing to my channel and supporting me on my journey. And spirits, what cards can we messages from to clarify what we need to see? What other cards? Do we need to see to clarify the message that we received? Spirit, are there any other one more card, please? Oh. Okay, thank you so much. The bottom of the deck was Judgment in reverse. But let's see what we have here. King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. And when I was shuffling this, it came out in the upright, but it flipped over. And so this is why it's very controversial whether you read the cards in reverse or not. Technically, I'm just learning how to read the cards in reverse, but you can, with any deck, get the same reversal meanings with the cards that are next to them. So I love how this message already has a similar story that it's telling. But let's look at the clarification of the King of Swords. Impartiality, justice, decision. Make the fairest decision, even if it doesn't make you happy. What should you do or say, and to who? How to set an example. The Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, demonstration, work. Create a project and work in a team. Who are the individuals with or for whom you would like to work? That was in the reverse. So it could be saying the opposite of those things. And here we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords, which indicates a deception, secrets, a farce. Pierce the secret that is hidden from you, or else pursue this action gently. What is it that gives you the impression that something is being hidden from you? What do you wish to hide from the world? And the bottom of the deck was Judgment in the reverse. Underneath that was the Fool. And underneath that was the Page of Cups. So the gist of this reading is similar to what was clarifying. So let me just read the Judgment in reverse. Okay, well, in the upright, we have Renaissance, assessment, results of our actions, confrontation. Judgment pushes you to reflect on your journey thus far and to assess your own actions. In the reverse, it's a poor or hasty judgment, stagnation, self-doubt, poor logic. Maybe that you judge or doubt yourself too harshly. So the overall reading is suggesting that there's a period of being stuck, lacking motivation and lacking inspiration. But those things are on the verge of changing and becoming a success just by getting out of certain collaborations that are not working. You may have to be clever about how to go about doing that. And this could suggest that you may want to listen to a mentor or some respected figure for some kind of guidance as you move forward and how to persevere. And perhaps you're going to have to be strategic, think outside of the box, come up with some clever plan in order to navigate the situation ethically. And to be successful about it. Okay, that sounds like a great reading to me. So next I'm going to get some words of wisdom from the Cosmic Cat deck. Spirit, what does Leo need to know in order to get to their highest timeline? What can Leo do right now? In regards to this decision that they have to make to get over their self-doubt in order to have the success. What is the message that Leo needs to know right now? Their highest timeline for the greatest good. Just one card, please. What does Leo need to know? So we have equilibrium. And I will read you what that means. If you pounced on this card, it means that somewhere in your life you are feeling out of kilter and may need to seek greater equilibrium in relationship, your work, business, or some other aspect of your life. You may feel something is off, but don't know exactly what it is. Or you may feel something is missing and do not know what that is, but aren't sure how to bring it more fully into your life at this time. Perhaps you are weighing your options and wondering where you will land and how you will achieve a more balanced life. Balance is not a steady state, as some may believe, where you make a move, find that sweet spot, and stay forever. Seeking equilibrium is a work in progress, whereas that can be in relationship, finances, work, or creativity. It is about closing the gap between what you say you want and what you are doing to get it. When you know you are stalking what has greatest value to you, what will provide you with a deeper sense of satisfaction and inner peace, you will feel less tippy, more grounded, and centered in who you really are. Now is a good time to balance your perspective by tapping into your inherent and personal connection to the greater equilibrium of the divine, that bigger field where nature's forces and abundant resources can hold you up and help you land where you most need to be. When you capture what's missing and release what no longer serves you, the scales will then reflect the perfect weight for you in your life now. Other thoughts to stock. Write down a list of what you're willing to release from your life and a list of what you want more of in your life. Take the release list, say for a while, and burn it. Take the list of things you want in your life and begin taking action steps to have more of that. Good advice. And with that, I'm going to end it with, well, you know what? I'll roll the dice on this to give you some numbers. But in terms of the cards, now mind you, I did pre-shuffle all of these before the reading and meditated on the collective sign of Leo. So I'm going to give you an angel therapy card, which is another advice for this situation. Spirit, what does the Leo collective need to know that can best help the situation? Okay, let's call on Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. This card serves as a validation of what you've already known or suspected. Archangel Michael is with you right now. Archangels are large and powerful, non-denominational angels who watch over guardian angels and the earth's inhabitants. Michael, whose name means he who is like God, is the angel who eradicates the effects of fear, provides protection for you and your loved ones, and lends his courage and backbone in the face of your taking intimidating action. If you're considering making life changes, such as leaving a job or a relationship, ask Michael for guidance and help in moving forward fearlessly. Michael can also assist you in finding your life's purpose, and he can tell you what steps to take next on your spiritual and career paths. Action steps. To increase your courage and confidence, say with sincerity, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Please lend me your sword and shield of peace, and allow me to lean upon your strength and courage. Help me to know and feel that I am safe and protected emotionally, physically, financially, energetically, and spiritually. Thank you. And with that, my dear Liras, if you haven't liked and subscribed so far, please do so. And I have the numbers 3, the numbers 2. Together, that would be a 5 or a 23 or 32. So if those numbers mean anything to you, again, thank you for joining me on this reading and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.